I think that's her.
10 đồng cho người bố.
We've uncovered a brazen, elaborate immigration scam.
Thì anh chuẩn bị cho một cái lời khai.
There's a scandal waiting to be exposed.
A year ago, I stumbled across some strange posts on social media. The posts were in Vietnamese groups, supposedly for people trying to find jobs, and the same words kept cropping up. Almost all of these posts mention Red Book. The Red Book is basically a British passport. These groups appeared to provide an illicit marketplace to get hold of a UK passport. It involved pregnant migrant women without a visa finding British men. One name kept cropping up, someone called T. Kim, who said they could help. We decided to get in touch. We posed as a young pregnant woman from Vietnam in the UK illegally. Kim says she can help us and wants to meet. We send a researcher on our team undercover. I can see our undercover researcher just sitting outside. No sign of the woman yet. After almost an hour, the woman finally turns up.
Em có baby nha, em không biết làm nào tốt nhất cả.
Em không lo cái chuyện là sau này sợ cũng có sổ. Thực sự có sổ.
Kim says she can find a British man to pose as the father. This would give the baby automatic British citizenship regardless of the mum's nationality. She could then apply to get a family visa to stay in the UK too.
10 đồng cho người bố nhận con em.
Thế là mình làm cái kiểu này bao giờ chưa ạ?
Có chứ, nhiều ấy. Bao nhiêu ngàn đứa.
Kim says the next step is for us to meet the potential fake dad. We would need to give a large deposit to secure the father. We're obviously not going to hand over any cash, so we tell Kim we'll think about it.
This fake father scam is incredibly elaborate, it is very sophisticated, incredibly difficult to police, and in a way it's just proof of how desperate these women are and the incredible lengths they're prepared to go through in order to secure their right to remain in the UK.
Last year, the government granted nearly 5,000 family visas to other dependents, a category which includes those applying as parents of British children. We don't know how many of those were given to people who've cheated the system, but we managed to track them down. One of their stories is being portrayed by an actress.
Someone I knew introduced me to a man who agreed to be my baby father. He was 30 years older than me. It cost £9,000. He came with me to the hospital when I left with the baby. And one more time when he took us to get baby birth certificate.
Then she got her child's British passport and a visa for her to stay in the UK too.
During the whole process, I didn't have much contact with the man.
Immigration lawyer Harjat Bungle says he's seen this happening across different communities. He's even had people calling his immigration phone-in TV show, telling him they've done it.
अपने हस्बैंड का नाम है ना नहीं लिखवाया होया ते मतलब पक्के
ਹੋਰ ਕਿਹਦਾ ਲਿਖਵਾਤਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ? Here she drops a bombshell.
ਆਹੋ ਵੀ ਪੱਕੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਦਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਵੀ ਪੱਕੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਦਾ ਲਿਖਵਾ ਦਿਓ ਵੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਜਲਦੀ ਰਾਈਟ ਮਿਲ ਜੂ।
ਬੜਾ ਗਲਤ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਜੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ। It's shocking, isn't it? This scam has a potential to be widespread, potentially in the thousands. It's not a one-off, and it's been going on for years. But the Home Office has just not picked up on this, and there's a scandal waiting to be exposed.
We keep hearing about a prolific fake dad service operating across the UK, known by some as the Ring. We've been told that you can get a British dad for a price. It's supposed to be as easy as ordering a pizza. You just call up and order.
Alo, bạn ơi, mình hỏi cái dịch vụ tìm bố nhận bố á. Có người cho mình cái số điện thoại này.
Thì bây giờ em có người ở trên nhân đàn đấy thì em chưa chắc, tại vì có 2 người đang hỏi, thì để em xem như thế nào, để em báo chị với giá 11 đồng.
The man called himself Ty. He soon gets back in touch, saying he's got a fake dad and wants to meet. Our undercover researcher is posing as a pregnant woman without a visa.
I wasn't expecting 3 guys to turn up.
This is Ty, the ringleader organising the operation. Tuan, he's translating Vietnamese to English for Andrew, the British man born in London who'll pose as a dad.
Thì xong thì đi về thì bọn anh sẽ book cục tiền để đi làm giấy khai sinh là xong thôi. Giấy khai sinh xong bắt đầu là bọn anh sẽ xin sổ cho bé ăn dễ mà. Cái đấy thì bên bọn anh làm hết, thì anh chuẩn bị cho nó cái lời khai. Cái lời khai cho nó hợp lý, tại vì mình phải tạo ra một câu chuyện là sao, tại sao gặp nhau như thế nào. Nhất tiện như chú này chụp ảnh để lưu vào điện thoại.
He looks like he's smiling. He looks like he's completely on board with this.
The fake dad now wants to talk about money.
I just want to confirm the price.
Yeah. Bây giờ cái anh là muốn nói cho những nhắc về cái giá. So basically, obviously the total is 10, but one goes to the finance scheme and then one goes to the other finance scheme.
Yeah. So basically, one each to you guys,
yeah.
and each to me.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
The ringleader Ty called us more than 20 times after the meeting. With the help of a translator, it's time for me to speak to him.
Hello, is that Ty Do?
Yeah, welcome from.
My name is Divya Talwar. I'm a journalist for BBC News. We've got evidence of you running an illegal immigration scam.
Sao anh nói câu này? Tôi không biết một cái gì và không liên quan.
We have evidence of you running this illegal immigration scam. He's just put the phone down.
All the people we've spoken to involved in the fake father's rackets have been confident about being able to dupe the authorities. So how can it be policed?
If a child claims to be British or have a British parent, and the other parent doesn't have a visa, that should ring alarm bells anyway. That should be a perfect case for them to say, right, can we have a DNA test, please? That's why people are doing it, because there's no fear of any repercussions.
The Home Office says it has measures in place to prevent and detect immigration fraud. It told us caseworkers receive fraud awareness training, and a range of checks are conducted during the processing of applications. Where we need to establish who the natural father is, additional evidence may be requested. Meta, the company that owns Facebook, says it doesn't allow the solicitation of birth certificate fraud on Facebook and says it will continue to remove content that violates its policies. We contacted T. Kim, Tuan and Andrew about the evidence we had. None of them have responded. The fake father's racket appears to be an open secret in different migrant communities, and it looks like it's been happening for years under the radar of the authorities.